Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the brand new L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. Now this is what the packaging looks like on it. It is a new addition to their butterfly line. I know that they have just the regular butterfly, and then they have Butterfly Intensa, and I think this is now the third one if I'm not mistaken. It might be the fourth. I've already opened it up and used it for the past week and a half or so, but I did just save the packaging to show that to you guys. It also does give you a little diagram here on the back on how they want you to use it, and then an up close look at the wand. I mean, you can see that this thing looks really strange. So I was not really sure what to think about it whenever I first picked it up, but it definitely has surprised me, let's say. So let's get right into it and see if this is any good or not. This is what the brush looks like whenever you first take it out. You can see that it is loaded up with mascara on there. There is a ton of product. So what I like to do first off is as soon as I take it out of the tube, I like to just sit here and knock off all of that extra product. We're left with a mostly usable brush. It doesn't have too much product left on it. So you can see that there are no bristles on like 75% of this brush. And then the bristles that are there, there are just two rows right here at the top, just in a kind of V formation. Just two rows of really tiny short bristles. And then also this is how much product gets gunked up at the top there once you take that off. So I'm really not a fan of that. I wish that the little mechanism inside that knocks off the excess product as you pull it out worked a little bit better, because I learned that if you go in with all of that product on your brush, it is a mess. A hot mess. So now what this mascara claims to do is it's supposed to tight line your lashes, which is providing that line of black right at the base of your lashes to make it look like you have eyeliner on without actually doing it. And then it is supposed to provide a fanned out effect whenever you actually drag the brush through your lashes. And I will say that while you can get a tight line effect, it is not a good idea, guys. It's not a good idea, because if you are wearing any sort of eye makeup already, which most of us are, most of us wear eye makeup in addition to mascara, it ruins your eye makeup. Don't do it, guys. Just throw that idea out the window. I will insert a picture right after this of my bare eye with no eye makeup on so that you can really see the aftermath of it with trying to tight line and then everything that's left over. So take a look at that in a second and you will see why I don't want you to try and tight line with this. It's just too much of a mess and you're definitely going to get annoyed with it. Now, as for the fanned out claims, I do feel like this mascara does provide volume and does fan out your lashes. However, because there are so few bristles on here and because they are just two rows kind of spaced far out, you do have to put in a lot of effort to make this mascara work. I spent 15 minutes each and every time that I got it to look good. It took me 15 minutes to do it. And that's because you have to work very meticulously and you have to be extremely careful, because one wrong move, even if you're not trying to tightline, and you will have mascara all over your lids. It will ruin your makeup and it's just kind of a nightmare. I feel like the first coat, you can get it to look pretty good and it doesn't clump up as long as you're taking your time with it and really working through your lashes. The second coat, you have more of a likelihood of it clumping up, and it's not going to clump if you remain very careful with it and you really work your brush through the lashes and don't hurry it. And it is a wet formula, so it's not going to dry as quickly, so you do have that opportunity to do that. But bear in mind, it's going to take you a while to get it built up to the length and the volume that you want. I am, of course, wearing it today, and you can see that it does provide a decent amount of length, and you do get some volume going on there. But I will say that because of the amount of time that it takes, I feel like it's kind of not practical for everyday use. I did find that it held a curl throughout most of the day. It only started drooping toward the end of the day. However, this mascara flaked like crazy on me. Within minutes of putting it on, I've got flakes. End of the day, I have so many black flakes all over my face. Even if I was okay with the 15 minutes of application time and the surgical precision that you need to be able to put this on without ruining your eye makeup, the flaking just is a deal breaker. It ruins it for me. I just cannot use a mascara that's gonna flake that badly on me. It's not worth it to me. And that's something that you guys have to ask yourself if the pros outweigh the cons for you. But I feel like the length and the volume is decent. I have tried mascaras that are better. I've tried mascaras that are worse. It's middle of the line for those two factors. But the flaking and the application time and the fussing with it, nope, can't do it. Cannot recommend this. It's just not my bag. So guys, that's it for my 2 cents on this mascara. I know that mascara is a very individual thing, and that some people will really love a mascara that other people will really hate. But for me, this one is a no-go. I can't recommend it. But if you love it and it worked for you, that's great. I applaud you for making it work. But for me, it's on to the next one, and the drugstore is really cranking out some good stuff. So I'm excited about that, and I know it seems like I really hate a lot of products lately, but I guess I've just had a really string of bad luck with bad products. But I promise there are good reviews coming up. There are things that I do like. It's just that the last few have been kind of but the next one is a pretty good one, and then I have some good ones coming up after that. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Breathe. A charcoal rain cloud. Do people still say that? Alright, this is kind of it's a crap product. Let's just say it's a crap product. Other people's? Really? Other people's?